Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Link, just because you know the boss coming up can probably kill you in one hit, does not mean you can run away and hide from it. Now get through the door. Of course, this becomes an issue as well. The way we get up here is really difficult. Pretty much just have to keep running in a straight path. Oh, come on, really? Well, for that. Oh yeah, you can't use your rolling. No. No, that's just gonna get me hit. Well, that's gonna get me hit too. Getting up that slippery slide is one of the things I dislike. This is probably the room I dislike the most about this dungeon. Whew, there we go. Now, this isn't normal water. To activate this boss, we have to go out to one of these pillars. While we're fighting this boss, you do not want to be on these pillars. They're just a liability. You'll see why here. Now, my last 3-heart run I did of this game, this guy gave me no problems. I beat him really quickly, never got hit, so we'll see what happens here. But yeah, this guy, I believe it's Morpha. Yep. Morpha's main attack is to grab you and then like flail you around the whole room. So you do want to sort of maintain some distance. Sometimes if you're lucky, you might be able to grab Morpha when it's over there. Yeah, you'll take like anywhere between 2.5 and 3 hearts of damage. I think the normal is like 2 3/4 hearts of damage if Morpha grabs you and flings you around. Yeah, we're about to demonstrate that. And then, of course, you land right by spikes, which that's never a good thing. And sometimes it's kind of hard to grab Morpha here. Once you hit him so many times, he'll start having 2 of those lobby things. There we go. Don't remember how many hits he takes. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, we got caught. Oh, see, we got a second one now. And sometimes you might grab him and he, Nope, I gotta get away from here, because that thing will kill me. Nope, backing away. So Morpha is considered one of the harder bosses, especially for a 3-heart run. I don't think it's quite as bad as some of the others, as long as you play it safe. Which is kind of the opposite of what I've been doing for most of this, but should only... Oh, get out of the water. You do not want to be in this water. Oh, that's really not good. Because now if I get grabbed, that will be a game over. Ah, yes. Thought he was almost done. And then all the evil water kind of evaporates into the ceiling. I do have to be careful when going down there because the heart container is... Ah, there it is. But we'll land right there, and we'll go meet Princess Rudo, who's apparently our bride-to-be. Link, I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zoras Domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. That's one thing I kind of dislike about, Oh, yes, your eternal love. That's what I wanted. That's what I went through all that trouble for. Just give me the medallion. But as I was saying, one thing I don't like about the way this whole Zora segment ends, we ended the Goron segment, all the Gorons return to their village. We end the Forest Temple, all the monsters are gone out of there, and the Kakaris are back to their normal life in the village. We go back to Zora's Domain, it's still completely frozen over. And it will continue to stay completely frozen over until maybe the end credits. So yeah, I never liked that. I never liked that Zora's Domain didn't thaw out during the game, and I remember as a kid I kept trying to find ways to go back and see if I could make it thaw out. Going back to the ice cave, going back to the water temple, all that sort of stuff. Of course, nothing works. So what do we get then for beating the water temple? The lake level rises back to normal. And there's Sheik. Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Link. Together. What do you mean together? She didn't do anything besides swim off. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. This is also one of the only times you see Sheik after beating a temple. So that's something. And then Sheik dives off and disappears into the water. Not sure how Sheik pulled that off. But anyways, it is early. No matter what time you defeat the water temple, it'll always be like the break of dawn when you get out here. So quickly use your arrows, stand on this ledge, and fire into the sun, and that'll cause something to appear over there. Now, some people may say this is not necessary for a minimalist run. For my purposes, I'm declaring this as a necessary item. So it's the fire arrow. And as its name would suggest, it lets you shoot flaming arrows. Convenient. Now I'm going to go over, there's a lot of bushes over here. There's a patch of scarecrows here. You can get the scarecrow song, which is really just a song that you make up. And it'll make scarecrows appear like in that place in the fire temple that I was showing you about. Or you might have to do something as child and adult Link to get the scarecrow's song. Ouch. Well, there's a few arrows. "24, that's a good number of arrows to have. So, we'll head back to the Temple of Time. Because this is the closest place to warp to. I have to go get another fairy. I'll do that off camera. What we're going to do is head this way, and we're going to go to Kakariko Village. Or Kakariko? Get all the... Between this village and the Kokiri village, I get their names mixed up. But now, since we beat the water temple, well, and the fire temple too, And now we go here, and there's a cutscene. And there's also half the village on fire. That's a problem. It's not really a problem that we actually do anything about. But there's Sheik. Get back, Link. Well, that was random. And now it's raining. And now something invisible is attacking us. That's awesome. And now you can kind of see the shadow. Yep, that's gonna work, Link. Well, that went well. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko village, has sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Link. Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind the village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness. It absorbs even time, even though it doesn't. This is one of my favorite of the warping tunes. In fact, I will say this is my favorite of the warping tunes. And it's the Nocturne of Shadow. So let's play it. And I guess the rain put out the fire that was in the village. I don't know, like I said, it's not a problem we're going to solve. I know this part is going a couple minutes longer, but this is a good stopping point here when we open up the Shadow Temple. And to do so, this is why I say Din's Fire is a required item, because that's what we're going to use. And that will light all of the torches. Now you can. One interesting thing is you can use that song as a kid, and you can enter the Shadow Temple. But since you cannot use the hookshot, you're not going to get through here. But we're going to tackle this next time. I'm going to go get a fairy off screen for our bottle, and I'll meet you guys back here.